Hello everyone. So this is environment session 4, right? And we already have done 3 sessions on environment. So let's start and let's do the 4th session. So first topic for today is Ramsar Convention. So we'll talk about Ramsar Convention. We'll talk about Wetland International and Montruex Record. So all these three are interconnected: Ramsar Convention, Montruex Record, and International. We'll see in some way or the other. So first of all, Ramsar Convention. It is also known as Convention on Wetlands and Convention on Wetlands of International Importance, especially as waterfall habitat. This is the full name of Ramsar Convention. They're conserving all sites through ecosystem approach and allowing their simultaneous sustainable use. What does it mean? It means, let's say, Chilika Lake. Let's say it's a Ramsar site. So what will happen? It doesn't mean that in Chilika Lake they will not allow you to do fishing. Do it, but in a sustainable manner. So that is the basic funda of Ramsar Convention. So let's see something more about, or let's see certain more aspects about Ramsar Convention, and then we'll move on to the other areas. First of all, see, the thing is, that's what we have said, that this is not this Ramsar Convention is not the name. The name is Ramsar Convention on Wetlands of International Importance, especially as waterfall habitat. And this Ramsar is a place in Iran. The whole pattern of speaking changes of mine sometimes. I don't know why. So it is named after the city of Ramsar in Iran, where the convention was signed in 1971. Hope you can see it. But the thing is, it was signed in 1971, but it became effective from 1975. The original condition was that this Ramsar Convention should be ratified by 7 states, but right now 171 parties are there. So you can see it has been very, very, very successful. Fine, man. So anything else we need to know about Ramsar? No, that's fine. And you can, if you want to know more, you can look at all the Ramsar sites. But we'll talk about something very important: the Montruex site. What are the sites which are on Montruex? Because Montruex contains list of Ramsar sites which are changing. So we'll talk about that. And let's go. Let's not waste time and let's talk about it. So this Montruex record. What does Montruex records means? It keeps a track of all those areas or all those Ramsar sites where changes in these. This is a keyword where changes in ecological character have occurred, are occurring, or are likely to occur in wetland as a result of human interference. There are sites, two Indian sites which are in Montruex record, and these are two Ramsar sites also. So let's not waste time and let's see those two sites. So Ramsar Convention we have done. Wetland International we'll talk about in a moment. Let's talk about Montruex Record. So I have already told you that it is a register of wetland sites, and it is a list of Ramsar wetland sites of international importance where changes in ecological character have occurred, are occurring, or are likely to occur. In India, there are two Indian sites currently. So first of all is Gharial-CR National Park, which is in Rajasthan. It is one of the sites. The second site is Loktak Lake, which is in Manipur. Phumdi Floating National Park. Okay, fine. So these two are there. Earlier, Chilka Lake was also there, but it has been removed now. So remember these two. These two are very important: Gharial-CR National Park and Loktak Lake. Fine. What else, man? So Wetland International we have done. We'll not talk about. Oh, sorry. In fact, Montruex Record we have done. Now we'll talk about Wetland International in a moment. And what we are doing, we're just trying to see things which are very important from Prelims perspective. More things you can always learn when we'll talk about means. Wetland International. See, the thing is, now sometimes they can ask you, it is associated with Ramsar Convention or something like that. What you have to understand, and we'll also talk something about BNHS, Bombay Natural History Society. This is also sometimes said that this is a part of, what do you say, Ministry of Environment, but it is not actually. So these are the areas where we have to be very careful. So Wetland International, it is a global NGO, one of the global NGO or one of the earliest global NGO dedicated to wetlands. And it is not associated with Ramsar Convention. This you have to keep in mind, that this particular Wetland International, it is a global NGO, but it is not associated with Ramsar Convention. Let's see something more about this Wetland International. So again, this is a global organization, global NGO. The headquarter is in Netherlands. Sometimes headquarter they do ask, not for profit organization it is. So that is a basic thing. The headquarter is in Wageningen, Netherlands. That's fine. Just remember Netherlands. That is important. Okay, what else? Now let's talk about Bombay Natural History Society. So Bombay Natural History Society, it is an NGO. Again, it's a non-governmental organization. It has nothing to do with MOEFCC. Now it has become MOEFCC. What is MOEFCC? Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. It has nothing to do with MOEFCC. It's a NGO. And again, Salim Ali has played a great role in the establishment of BNHS. He was a great ornithologist, Salim Ali. So let's see BNHS. So Wetland International we have talked about. So BNHS. So again, it was founded in 1883. See, so even before the Congress was founded. Before Congress was founded, this BNHS was founded in 1883. It's an NGO, nothing to do with MOEFCC, and one of the founding members or one of the pioneer members where was Salim Ali. Fine, let's move on. Why we are moving on again? Because we have so many good things to discuss. So now what we will do is we'll talk about certain critically endangered and vulnerable species. This is very important, and all these which we are going to talk about, they are very important because they have been asked in the past, and I'm not making it up. And you have to be very, very, very sincere right now. So first of all, let's talk about critically endangered. Then we'll move on to endangered, and then we'll move on to vulnerable. You do know that these are part of Red Data Book of IUCN. We have talked about IUCN in detail in the previous lectures also. Fine. So first of all, critically endangered gharial. It is found in the northern part of Indian subcontinent. Gharial, critically endangered it is. Now let's see gharial, a very cute gharial, and we have to save it, come what may. So this is gharial. Hope you can see it. This is male gharial, and where it is found? It is found in the northern Indian subcontinent. As you can see it here, it is found in northern Indian subcontinent. What else? What else do we need to know? It's critically endangered. That's it. That's it. Nothing more we need to know. That is the basic funda. So remember Gharial, critically endangered, Great Indian Bustard, critically endangered, Hangul or Kashmir Stag, critically endangered. We'll talk about them now. So we have done Gharial, critically endangered. Let's talk about Great Indian Bustard. It is also critically endangered. And where is it located? Is it the state bird of any state or what? So this is Great Indian Bustard. Pictures, if you see, you remember it in a much better manner. So this is Great Indian Bustard. You can see it in Kutch, and it is found on Indian subcontinent at large, and it is protected under WPA 1972 also. We'll talk about various schedules of WPA also. These are the areas where Great Indian Bustards are found. So you can see almost major portion of Indian subcontinent. Okay, what else? After that, Gharial we have done. The next one is Kashmir Stag or Hangul. Kashmir Stag, the other name of Kashmir Stag is Hangul. It is also critically endangered. So now what you have to remember is, right now Wikipedia has changed this thing. Earlier, for a very long period of time, Kashmir Stag or this one, they have kept it in normal kind of stag, and they have kept it least concern. Wikipedia for a very long period of time has kept Kashmir Stag as least concern. After so many petition and what do you say, recommendations which were sent to Wikipedia, they have changed it now to critically endangered. So Kashmir Stag, Hangul is critically endangered. And fine, and it is found in Dachigam National Park. And again, you have to, this way you can also remember that Dachigam National Park is in Kashmir. So this is the major aspect. Just try to remember critically endangered species, which has been asked earlier, because they can be asked again. UPSC can do that, and UPSC does do that. So we have done critically endangered, important critically endangered, that is Gharial, Great Indian Bustard, and Kashmir Stag. Now let's talk about endangered. So first endangered we will talk about is red panda. Red panda is found in Meghalayan plateau areas of Assam, Sikkim, even in Bhutan portion they have been found. So red panda is endangered. Let's see red panda. Let's see how it looks like. Kashmir Stag we have done. So now we will see red panda. So this is red panda. It does not, it's not giant like the other pandas. It's a small species, and it's found in, it's generally the habitat is situated in eastern Himalayas or southwestern China. So this is important to remember, and this is the exact precise location of red panda. It's generally in the eastern portion. I hope you can see it. This is the exact precise location of red panda. So portions of Nepal it is covering, Sikkim it is covering, Assam it is covering, and even China it is covering. So red panda, endangered. Again, critically endangered, and vulnerable. These are important to remember. So that's why that's what we are doing. We are trying to remember them. So red panda done. What else? So again, the other endangered we'll talk about is lion-tailed macaque. Already has been asked earlier. Lion-tailed macaque in Nilgiri areas, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, they have been found. So this is endangered lion-tailed macaque. Let's see it. It looks like monkey, but it's a better version of a monkey. And so this is lion-tailed macaque, and it is an old world monkey endemic to Western Ghats. And the question which was asked in lion-tailed macaque was, it is found in the Himalayan regions or something like that. No, it is not found in the Himalayan region. This is the precise location. Hope you can see. This is the Western Ghat portion. It is found here in these areas, lion-tailed macaque. And here also it is sitting here. So this is endangered. Lion-tailed macaque is endangered. Keep on looking at as many images as you can. That way you can remember thing in a better manner. So lion-tailed macaque endangered, and red panda endangered. Now let's talk about vulnerable species. Black-necked crane. It's a national, state bird of Kashmir. Black-necked crane. naturally found in India. It's vulnerable. Let's see how does it look, this black neck crane. Lion tail macaw we have done, right? Okay, so this is black neck crane. This is how it looks. Again, the question was found which of the following you can find roaming around or eating something. So this, you have to understand, the location helps you, that these areas, the black neck crane, they are breeding on the Tibetan plateau and remote parts of India and Bhutan. So this is a precise location of black neck crane. You will just see it in a moment. Even certain portions of China, these black-necked crane are located. What else? What are the areas or what are the other species which are vulnerable? Black-necked crane we have done. The other one which is vulnerable is snow leopard. Snow leopard is also vulnerable. And snow leopard is also found in areas. It has a wide areas actually, not like this black-necked crane. This snow leopard has a wider area. So you can see here it is vulnerable. IUCN status is vulnerable, and it is found in what are the areas? So it has a very large location. What do you say? Most of the areas of Nepal, Bhutan, eastern and what do you say, northeastern portions of India. So yes, snow leopard is also vulnerable. What else is vulnerable? Snow leopard done, and swamp deer, Barasingha. The other name of swamp deer is Barasingha. If I'm not wrong, it's the state animal of MP. Do check it. I'm not very sure. So swamp deer, Barasingha, vulnerable, and again, it's also important because sometimes they ask, they give a particular national park of Madhya Pradesh, which animal you can find here. The answer is generally Barasingha. So Barasingha you can find in Madhya Pradesh. It is distributed in the Indian subcontinent, but it is extinct in Pakistan and Bangladesh. This Barasingha species, you can see it here. It's had a very large, what do you say, extinct. Okay, what else? So we have done, I think, almost all major important animals, and in the future lectures of environment also, we will keep on seeing what else we have left. So these animals we have done. Should we do something else, or shall we keep until here only? Let's keep until here only. So in the next class, we'll talk about something called plastic crust, and I have also some updated, what do you say, notes of mine. So I've updated my pre-notes. So in the next session of environment, we'll talk about plastic crust. It was in news right now. We'll also talk about plastic glomerates. So this is the recent updated notes of mine's prelims. So again, we'll do all these discussions in session 5 and something more, and we'll talk about something much more than these things. Fine. So do revise all these videos. These are previous year questions. Some of them have been asked in recent certain test of UPSC. What do you say? The test which these institutes conduct. So it's very important, and I will cover all the static. I'll try to cover as many static and dynamic portion as I can. Fine. So stay blessed. Stay inside. God bless you all.